Hi, this is my review on Carlito's Way, starring Al Pacino and Sean Penn, which I believe came out in 1993. What can I say about this movie? I can say it's one of the best movies of all time. For me, it's just an incredible movie, an amazing story, incredible soundtrack, brilliant dialogue, fantastic performance all around by the cast. I mean, it was very unappreciated when it came out in the early 90s, but now it's kind of regaining status as a classic, which it really is. I would put it up there with the Godfather movies and Scarface as one of the best movies of all time. Pacino's performance, I mean, he owns this movie, to be honest. He owns it. If you want to know why Pacino is a legend, watch Carlito's Way. It's simple as that. Everything great about Pacino is in this movie. I adore Al Pacino in this movie. Sean Penn is a revelation in this movie. I never liked him acting before I saw this film. Always found him over the top, but in this he's brilliant. I mean, he really is brilliant, and I was really surprised how good he was. He was so good, in fact, that I thought he should have got Best Supporting Oscar. It was that good a performance. Done his other stuff like Mystic River and so forth, but of course, he didn't at the time, I guess, because it's not an Oscar movie. It's about drugs and stuff, gangster movies, so they don't really get Oscars. But it's a really, really good film, and it's got a really good story. I mean, it's very simple. Let me just tell you what it's about. Sean Penn's Al Pacino's solicitor in it, and he gets Pacino off a 20-year sentence within 5 years. So Pacino's obviously so grateful to him. He says, "How can I repay you?" So he says, "You couldn't pay me by running my club. I have a share in a club and I want you to run it." So Pacino says, "Sure, Pacino just wants to make $75,000, I believe, so he can go to the Bahamas and rent cars. He wants to turn his back on crime. He doesn't want to go back to that anymore. He wants to just live a peaceful life. But of course, which often happens in life, your past catches up with you, and whatever he tries to do always seems to be following him. So you really, as I said, you really feel sorry for him in this movie. Actually, I love the sensitivity he brings to the performance. I love his warmth in this scene. There's a great scene where he meets his girlfriend that he hasn't seen in 5 years, and when they meet, they meet in a street, and then they go to a bar, and the conversation is really, really good. About it's just so believable. The girlfriend in it, Penelope Ann Miller, who got really bad reviews from the critics, who said she was not up to a job. I disagree. I thought she was up to a job. I think she was very good in the movie, actually. I liked her character because she was trying to make it, try to be a star on Broadway, but she never quite achieved a dream, and she became a stripper and stuff. And there's a great line in the movie where Pacino says to her, "Listen, didn't you ever have a dream?" And she goes, "Yeah, I did, but then I woke up." Sounds kind of crap me saying it, but in the movie, believe me, it's really effective. I love that line. I adore that line. I think it's a wonderful line. Because I know how she feels, because like most artists, we all get setbacks, rejections. It's constantly every day, so it does take a very strong person to continue, and you can tell she's given up in the movie, but Pacino's holding on to his dream, and his dream is quite simple. He just, as I said, wants to go to Bahamas and sells cars. That's all he wants to do. But basically, for him, that's like winning the lottery, because he's got so many bad guys after him in the movie, mainly to do with Sean Penn, who isn't the best friend that he thought he was, and pretty much Penn's fucking slime in this movie, to be honest with friends like him. You don't need enemies, trust me. Anyway, what else to add? Oh yeah, great soundtrack, amazing soundtrack, actually, incredible soundtrack. Grand Central Station, which is the last scene in the movie, where he does the big chase, which is, as I said, one of the best chases of all time. I said that, I know, in my last video, but about Death Sentence, but this is probably even maybe slightly better than Death Sentence's chase scene. But I think the music theme's called Grand Central Station, and it's really good. It really pumps the heart whenever you watch that scene, because it's so well paced with the action that's going on in that scene, that music. So really, really good soundtrack, incredible soundtrack. Which is what else is quite unusual about this movie too, is that Pacino gets shot at the start of the movie, so he dies in the movie. and it's a build up of how he got to that point of getting shot, which I don't think I've ever seen before in a movie. So I think Brian De Palma really took a chance in that, and it worked. It really worked. I thought it would give it away when you know that the character dies in the end, but no, not at all. He tried something new, and it really worked. De Palma's best movie in my opinion. I love Scarface. I know he done a great job with Scarface. De Palma obviously, so did Al Pacino. But this is a whole new level for me. This is more mature. It's not about drugs and so forth. It's more about love, friendship, love and loss, and all that kind of stuff that we all go through. Yeah, just amazing movie. I give it 11 out of 10. It's very cheap to buy. I think it's just come out on Blu-ray. I've got the HD version, which I know is owed, so I'm getting owed. But if you can purchase the Blu-ray, it's a really good copy. I know the HD is a great copy. And give me some feedback when you do see it. I'd love to know what you thought of this movie. I want to see if it moved you the same way it moved me. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.